Welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy XIII with the alarm just blaring in the background. We're continuing to mess up everyone in the Palamecia with Sazh revealed to be alive. So we're going to bust both of them out. He couldn't go through with committing suicide after all, and there looks to be some really random guy there. In fact, I say guy, but could that be a female enemy? Huntress. And she busts. In the meantime, everyone else deals a ton of damage, so this could be really bad. Wow, what is with my HP values? I just lost HP like any... What the hell? Kill the Huntress! Kill the Huntress! I know it's going to be really hard with the buffs that she has on her as well. Save Fang. Save Hope. And somehow kill this woman. I don't know what she is or what she does. Capable of bestowing bravery, protect, and shell. No wonder she can buff literally everyone. It seems like everyone's trying to heal her as well. Man, that's a nasty pack of monsters with the infiltrators in the back. On top of that, they deal damage as it is. They don't need to deal any more. That's for sure. So I don't know what to do there. We could take out the ranged guys in the back and take out a lot of the sources of damage, as it were. But then we have the problem of Fang Savior. Of the lady who might be able to buff everyone. I think we did get Dispel for Fang, didn't we? Or was that for Vanille? Ah, too many complicated things going on. Let's just break everyone. That's how my brain works. Stop thinking complicated, just bust our way through. Man, we lost a lot of HP starting off there. I love how we're picking up all their chips as well. So these guys, looking at the pack here, we have a Huntress who can buff a lot of buffs, so we have to kill that first, but then the other two can Sentinel and buff themselves. So we're going to be against a nasty buffing party. That's for sure. She can cast a lot of stuff on herself in 2 seconds time, can't she? Haste, Brave, Protect and Shell. Of course, she can't do anything when she's up in the skies, so get to it, Fang. Ow! Just beat up Fang. I want to get rid of this Huntress as fast as possible. We should be getting more weaknesses revealed. Keep her up there. Fang, you finish her off. And it's all about keeping myself alive again. I'm probably going to beat up on Fang soon, Hope soon enough, because that's what they always do. Can never leave that kid alone, can they? Okay, Fang cannot use physical attacks anymore. She's been debuffed to a nasty point. Of course, we've still got Ruin, so it's not horrifically bad, but Fang's major attacks come from her physical damage. We might need to go to a heal stratagem and get rid of that quickly.
New strategy.
Right then, Fang, you need curing. Actually, you should now put it on me. Stop casting these things on me, sir. You may guard, but when you stagger, that completely goes away. Ass of Pain is what he's trying to put on us. Pain stops physical attacks. Fog, I think, stops magical, and Curse would be the extra knockback then. It's the opposite of... What's the buff? What is the buff? Vigilance? I could have sworn this is the right direction. Well, it looks fine to me, unless we're supposed to head left. You're confusing me, Hope, now. So we can't head down this passageway then, or can we? Well, this takes us outside, it seems. Obviously, it's not the right way to go, but we're given the...
Let's get this over with.
We're given several different directions we can go in, so... That's fairly interesting. Of course, that might mean the monsters just respawn in the previous corridor, which is not good. Didn't think of that before we went up here. Ah, exploration. Sometimes you mess this up really badly. Oh, I wanted you to launch someone. We need more ATP bars on you, that's for sure. Oh, Psychon Raider, you're the only one that's left. Now, you might go Sentinel, but we're just going to stagger you if you do. Yep, you're going Sentinel. We're just going to stagger you, knock you out of that. And you're going to go flying in the sky very shortly. You may pay me all you want. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be the one dishing it out. 5-star, incentive chips ×2, lots of money from these guys. Is there a treasure chest to pick up down here? No. So this area was just if you needed to come out and save or something? No treasure chest anywhere. Motion blur. Maybe I should stop following the monsters head on. Oh, they're back. They're back. And they're facing the correct way as well, which is the annoying thing. If they were facing the other way, that would be amazing. Same strategy then. Huntress may be able to buff herself up to be troublesome, but if she's staggered and in the air, then she's actually no trouble at all. We're using our logic, sir. Come on, Fang, get in there. Maybe go to aggression and finish her off with a lot of physical damage. The beauty of being in the air means that you can paradigm switch and dodge that starting animation as well. And now it like happens on your next animation, so no matter what, you always get the one animation of the switch. If you didn't get that, battles would go a lot more smoothly, that's for sure. Oh, Psychon Ranger, you can go like into whatever thing you want. Hopefully Fang doesn't get pain. No, she doesn't. Lovely. Go for the launch and the stagger and the kill. I love how Blizzard's so delayed like that. It really just like, where's my attack gone? I was hoping Fang would get in there so we can keep the stagger gauge up nice and high. Guard all you want, sir. I'm going to break it. Fang's going to launch it. And then I'm going to launch it. And cut you up into a million little pieces. Picking up that CP again. Picking up money more like though. Okay, they're all covering each other's backs somewhat. With their marching. This pack was the troublesome pack if I remember correctly. If one of the others could face the other way, then we might be able to get a preemptive if this guy doesn't turn around. Lovely.
You know what to do.
We need to preemptive the Huntress. I want the Huntress down, really. No more bust for you, madame.
Change of plan.
We need to kill it as quickly as possible. So we can work on the other guys, the major sources of damage, as fast as possible. As long as they use Mana Drive Kira though, I'm quite happy.
Time for another approach.
Alright, so we got the main problem down. Now it's to work on everyone else.
Change of plan.
Got another stagger on during that time. Another kill, nice. Fang's HP is getting a little bit lower, but I think we are actually at good values now. Come on then, Fang, get to work. Stagger this guy in no time. Finish him off. When you've got those two ladies on you, you know you're gonna die. Ah, that pack went down so much easier this time. Ah, treasure chest in fact, which should have led us the right way. It's not easy at all, it just makes me want to keep heading to... Ooh, Lifesaver! Makes me want to keep heading to the level up screen. Lifesaver, an officer's gunplate, boosts HP restored to allies, revives with raise. It's not too good then, it lowers quite a lot of attack damage things, and I'm pretty sure I quite like attack damage with her. I keep wanting to head to this screen, because any levels is going to help me so much at the moment, it's ridiculous. Get blindside soon, which is bolster attack or run ahead of attack Q when non-staggered target is not targeting you. But then look at that, strength 12 is just there in reach. Within another 1,100 CP. Okay, what one for him next? He has everything done there, so it's this to go. Go for the magic. Any boost to anything I can get is brilliant. Roll level. There was a tiny bit of leveling up I just did in between the episodes where it was like just one stat for each guy. I did hope at the end after all, and you didn't see any of the others done, so that was just like a tiny stat boost for each person. Quake we don't really need. I'll go for strength 6 every day of the week, thank you. Actually, I may as well go for Quake now. Oh, well, just slightly short. How do we end up that short? Oh. Not that we really needed it. Couple of stats, always good. Let's go. I want strength 12 on lightning as soon as possible. We got the huntresses. Are you going to look the other way, madame? Madams? We look at each other. I don't want to face two of you. Does my darling Fang have Dispel? She does indeed. So I could aim to just get rid of the status stuff. No problem. Still the same. We could actually dodge the huntresses. I might do that. Dodge the huntresses. They're going to buff themselves up no matter what. What we're going to do is take out the weakest link. It says that though. Look at Fang's HP just drop like a stone.
New strategy.
So we took out one. Oh my god, they're just bashing at my guys. I don't even think I have a chance to go into the Dispel Paradigm anytime soon. Might simply be a case of disrupt them for a while by attacking them. And hope that Hope and Fang can get the stagger by themselves while I'm healing. I don't go for light. And then join in now. Finish off one as fast as possible. As we do completely disable it as well with the commando damage going on. Okay, there we go. One more down. A little bit of a heal up would be great. Spell, madame. Got rid of the haste, so that's going to be pretty nice. It would be nice to get rid of the protect over the shell, but it's going to help my Ravagers quite a bit.
Keep a cool head.
Might be best to cast Ruins.
Easy.
Easy indeed. I'm glad I chose to pick on the smaller guy first, even though it was not done the most adequate way. Otherwise, we got 5 stars. 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. No treasure chest hidden on the right-hand side there. Oh, hello, guy. You're a different colour robot than before. Might be tempted to scan you. You definitely can block stuff, that's for sure. I know you're staggered and all, but let's find out. Weakness to lightning and water? What was he immune to? Fire? It's susceptible to slow, deprotect, de-shell. We can't do the other two, of course, but we can do slow. So I might actually, because we're not going to kill him this stagger, switch over to bully so we can get slow on. Because, of course, it'll stick better when he's staggered. Now we've got protection against his fire attacks. We can just go out there and just kill him slowly. So it seems bar fire is really good here. Didn't actually do that much damage in the end. I wonder how much he would have done without bar fire on. I wonder how much damage we'd do if we had something like end fire. Well, end fire is immune to, but you know, like end lightning. End thunder would be the actual term. I want this guy dead. Hurry up. Multiple commandos do as much damage as possible. There we go.
Let's keep this up.
I love the little bit of damage they take when they land. Digital circuit, thank you. Another treasure chest. It looks like we've got another Orion or something to our left. At least a singular target anyway. Ember ring. You're all on your own, guy. Oh no, you're not on your own because you're pulling the rest of the guys into the fight.
Nothing I can't handle.
This looks horrific. I hope these guys can be slowed a little bit, because otherwise this is going to hurt. I'm hoping to get Protect out quickly, some Dispels on there, guys. In the meantime. And aim to lower their damage just a bit, so I can try and stay alive a little bit more. Dispel, madame, dispel. Discretion's a better form of valor. The better part of valor, whatever. Now we're gonna go to get rid of this guy. Remove all her buffs. Now it really is about going for that kill. Kill her off. Okay, we got one down. Dispel me some more debuffs, madame.
New strategy.
No, not Relentless Assault. If we don't watch out, she's gonna go down. Oh, thank God we saved light just in time. Time to kill this Huntress. And maybe I took this fight a little bit too much in the way of gently or too careful, but
Out of my way.
I really did not fancy dying. We couldn't go for the guys that weren't the Huntresses because they'll just sentinel up. We can stagger them, of course, and then send them up. They've got a high HP value themselves. Huntresses as well, they've just got too many buffs on them. I thought in the end the best thing to do was literally go for the Protect, really. Everyone was a damage-dealing physical source, so Protect seemed to be the best way to go.
Didn't even break a sweat.
I don't want to die to any more random monster packs. Still got 5-star though, so it was a good way to approach the fight. Loads more money from all the chips. Nomi nomi chips. In fact, the monsters are respawning behind us. They got a fast rate. Oh, here we go, sir. Right, so I think I want to start in a buffing paradigm again here. We're going to customize it for this one this time. Starting Bully. I'm going to go with Bar Fire again.
Out of my way.
Start attacking the Raider. Protect and Bar Fire are probably going to be the best things I can hope for right now. We got slows on the little guys as well. It's not bad. Before you get slow on the big guy, however. Guard me all you like, sir. This phase is all about buffing. Putting on Veil to stop ourselves getting debuffed, it seems. I prefer Bar Fire. Thank you. I'll lower the damage quite a bit that you deal. Now we go for the stagger. Now we can ignore the giant robot, as it were. We can ignore him for quite a while, considering we've got so many minus damage sources from our buffs. Definitely how I want to play this fight. We're just going to ignore the giant robot that's going around with a giant flamey sword. Kill the annoying little guys, however. Doesn't probably make too much sense, but it makes sense to me. This guy doesn't have a chance in hell of killing lightning, it's the funny thing. We're making him flinch to hell with Curse. Completely stun-locked, in fact. He can't do a thing. If I keep attacking in turn like that, he has no chance of attacking himself. And it seems like the only way you can get slow on him is if you have him in stagger. Oh, that lovely, lovely damage. I'm going to switch to a 2 commando build in a second. Although I don't deal a lot of damage anyway, the paradigm refresh is going to provide a lot of extra damage just from the refresh itself. Fly in the sky, guy! You're not coming down, I'm afraid. You're in my domain now. Ignore the giant robot, then send it into the sky, keep it there, and that makes sense for a 5-star fight. More chips, more money. More enemies. It looks like we can go through there, but that's the underneath of the minimap. We've got no huntresses here, so we're going through the guys in the back. Kill the infiltrators! He says, despite the fact that he hasn't realised that he's got himself on a buffing paradigm. Oh, well, Fang's got the highest HP, she doesn't need protect, we're fine. Lightning, however, definitely still needs healing. Oh, and then let's stagger this guy, Hope. Remove him from the battle. Yeah, I don't like the Gar spells that Fang throws out. Gars are kind of nice for like Fire Arga on that, where you've got like big attacks of enemies close, but debuff Gars, often I'm pretty sure they have a lot of a lower effectiveness rate, plus they take up larger amounts of the ATB bar, so she only throws one out. If she used a single target spell, she'd be throwing lots of them out, and therefore have more chance of at least getting it to stick on one target. Depends how you look at it, because a multiple target spell has multiple targets that it could affect with that one spell. Complicated stuff. Why'd you turn around, madame? Well, you can mana drive everything. Fang's gonna mana drive to spell at least one of you. Move the haste already. Yes, come on. Get to work. Dispel some stuff. The spell takes too long to do. The spell go would be pretty nice in this fight. We'd be getting 2 debuffs at every dispel go. It'd be a lot more worth it.
Change of plan.
Finish him off. Launch. 3 ruins. Up you go, Fang. Oh no, Fang's going to attack the other guy, of course. That's how things work. Remove your haste as well, that's nice. Paradigm refresh for the stagger. And then the multiple launches of 2 commandos. More to the point, the damage we can put out through 2 commandos. You may as well land, but you're just going to go straight back in the sky. God, these corridors take a long time to fight through, that's for sure. Credit chips, incentive chips, even more. Look at the amount of monsters that are ahead of me. I don't even think I can sneak up adequately on these guys. Oh, we did get a preemptive on this pack. Who are we fighting though? Just the one? Ah, there's another Psychon Raider over there, okay.
Time for another approach.
Hoping she kept the other one near Stagger with something like a Dispelga. Okay, that one is staggered as well. Okay. Paradigm refresh. We want to finish them both off. I know this guy didn't probably have the commando kill on it. If Fang goes on the other one, we can finish them off at the same time. Strategy! I know that they attack two separate targets. That worked really well. I'm pleased with myself for that kill. Okay, this is just the pack of 3, not a pack of 6, I hope. Don't look at me, guy. I want a preemptive view. You can turn around and go the other way. I'm pretty sure the guy in the back, though, facing forward, is going to cause a non-preemptive no matter what. Yep. I was about to say kill the infiltrator first. There's a billion of them. Oh, we got 2 protects out. No, just the one on lightning. Well, I guess she's the one that needs to survive the most. Kill the one. Okay, diversity. Build up 1 chain gauge while I heal Hope. Make sure he doesn't die. And it seems like the debuffing paradigm we're going to start in is actually going to be good for the... Oh, that was a weird whistling noise from my mouth. It's actually going to be good for the next pack we're facing. 2 Huntresses and the Giant Robot. Of course, get Bar Fire, ignore the Giant Robot. Kill the Huntresses. Because we're going to spend a long time buffing, but in that time, we can get a lot of dispels out in the Huntresses, lower their speed with removing their haste. All good jazz. Or we could have put on a Fortisol or an Aegisol, which I always refuse to use. Yes, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a massive buff fest. We're going to be buffing up while removing all their debuffs. Or their buffs, in fact, debuffing their buffs. I always get confused by the words, the buffs and debuffs. I always just say both. Bar Fire next, I do like your plan there. We shouldn't need Veil after all. Quick, need a heal on Lightning, because she's taken a fair bit of punishment so far. I don't think Shell is needed at all, but whatever. We're getting slow on the big guy. Which should mean that everyone else has been dispelled to hell and back. So we should be able to go for the throat now. So to say, anyway. We still don't seem to deal that much damage on guys. In fact, you haven't been dispelled at all, madame. What's going on with that? I'd have thought Fang would have done a better job. We'll stagger you and go for the kill.
Keep the enemy off balance.
New kits. Yeah, another one down. He's got slow on him, so that's all cool. Feels really odd taking them one at a time and letting the gigantic target be the last one on the list. We've been fighting through the ship for literally the entire episode. I don't know how many more rooms, if any more rooms, are going to be in there. We've finally taken the entire corridor out. It's funny how this episode has literally been based in one corridor, and that's it. Now over to aggression, deal a little bit more extra commando damage. The Bar Fire and Protect strat does work really well on him to completely nullify any use he has. You know he got to the bottom and then Fang just stuck a spear up his bum and he went fine. Finish him! Big robot's my ass. No problemo. We got ourselves a fairly large amount of extra CP there. Let's quickly burst some levels out as I end this episode, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Strength plus 12. Strength plus 12. It's been a very grindy one today. It's just pushing onwards with the whole everyone in one corridor. Kill them all, they're defending something. And so we're just going to push on next episode and see where we can actually get in the end. Because we're looking for Vanille and Sazh. We're trying to get through to the prison that they must be in, probably at the end of this corridor, in fact. We'll get there very soon, so thank you guys for watching. I'm just going to do the last bit of any leveling up to do. There we go, quickly done. And I'll bid you guys farewell, because I know there's people out there that love to see the leveling done. See ya, bye bye.